Hey y'all, it's Carolsue and welcome back to my craft shop. So today's going to be our first Whatnot Wednesday. And I made an order, my first one from Ephemera, and I've already put it in my album. I wasn't thinking about doing it, but it was about this size, a little bit bigger than this, I think. And here's my second one. This is going to be a whopper. And then I got two more. But I'm just going to do the one today, what I have in my album already. And today is postcards. And I'm going to link the seller's information. I'm also going to link down below a $15 credit. If you buy anything on Whatnot, you'll get $15 credit, and then I'll get some. So it helps us both, helps me buy more. So you don't have to like junk journaling and ephemera to like these few hauls that I'm going to do right here. These are going to be postcards. The postcards are vintage and antique. They are pre-linen, linen, and chrome. I'm trying to think, because I don't really know nothing about postcards. Like I said, I got these for my junk journaling, for my cards to put in, some tabs and stuff like that to embellish my junk journals. But some of them are going to be cards that I want to keep because they remind me of something, or my home Kentucky, or something in the past, you know, something like that. Or I don't want to buy any that's worth money because I might be giving away a really expensive postcard, but you can. He has them for sale. So I will probably link his thing pretty much every Whatnot video because I haven't bought any postcards from anybody else, just this guy, because he has such a great quality of postcards. He has great fast shipping. He's really a fun host. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna link everything down in the description box, and you can't beat the prices. You can't buy ephemera for this price to put in our junk journals. So I'm gonna move the camera because I can't get it to flip around. You know, I'm still learning how to do in the office filming because I'm only used to filming in the house. So I'm gonna move it over to the window, my desk over there, and I'm gonna pull them out of the album and we're gonna go through them. And I'm gonna show you what I got, and we're talking history. It's just not, some of them are wrote on, used, some are not, but you can read the backs of them, and it's just history over 100 years, 110 years, 20 years. Let me see. I think the earliest one I have is 1907 maybe. So yeah, so get your cup of coffee. I got my iced coffee, and let's get started, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I had to move it over here to the window where you could see it and it would be facing you, where you would know what you're seeing. So like I said, I already put them in an album because I didn't know I was going to start doing these videos. So we're going to do Whatnot Wednesdays. So every Wednesday on my channel, as long as I have Whatnot stuff, I will show it. And I'll probably get down to once a month, but for right now it's going to be every Wednesday, and it's going to be Whatnot Wednesdays, y'all. So, and I will link the seller in the description box. His name is jhoke, Jhoke, and let's get started, y'all. So I'm gonna have to take these out of the sleeves. So let me time out it, and we're just gonna go with it. Okay, the first set that I'm gonna show you, it's not the first set I bought. Okay, I got 20 Christmas cards. I wrote it all down, y'all. And the way Whatnot is, it doesn't always have a picture, so you can't really picture what you're doing. With this seller, jhoke, he has reduced shipping where you pay, I think it's $9.51 total for your shipping, and like after your second or third or whatever it is you meet, I think it's the second one, you get free shipping on the rest. But it tells you at the bottom of Whatnot how much something is and how much your shipping is. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Okay, this is gonna be so much simpler. Okay, I wrote everything down, how many cards I got. I got a total that night of 104 cards. So all 104 cards ended up being $29.38. And so that equaled out to be just a little bit over 28 cents a card. Okay, we're talking about cards that are over 100 years old, 113 years old, we're talking antique and vintage cards. It is, I can't express how much of a deal you're getting. Okay, so let's get started. Here's the Christmas ones. I guess I'll just pull them out as I go. I got 20 cards, and they all, most of all of them come in these little sleeves, and he just leaves them in the sleeves if they were in there when he got them. So, and some has more than one, and he lets you know, like this one right here has got a little tip missing. He'll let you know when he's showing you the cards. But and you can feel what these are embossed. You can feel the green on this one. So most of them has their stamps too, 1 cent stamp, and this is from 1919. And you can see it says on there from New York. So these are Christmas cards. Beautiful. You can feel the embossing of it. Also, I'm not going to go over each one because I don't want y'all to be here forever. Isn't it just, they're just too cute. This one wasn't in this, whoops. Some sleeves, there's 2 of them in there. 1914. 1909. These are going to be gorgeous in a, like this is a pre-linen. Really thick card. 1923. 1909. This one he told me that it's at the end is towards fragile. So I will keep this, and this one won't go in a junk journal because it is so fragile. And it's from 1912, 1 cent stamp, went to Illinois. So this one will be put up to be looked at, not to be junk journaled. Oh, it's got glitter on this one. And these things says 752. It looks like 1912. Stamps are so messy. 1921. Well, they had a lot to say, didn't they? Okay, that's the end of the Christmas cards. We're in the New Year's card. And the only reason I bought the New Year's, I thought they would go good if in my Christmas journals. I'll just put them in there for the Christmas journals. Someone wrote on the front, Merry Christmas. 1909. 1910. So I could just put these in with the Christmas ones. That's the reason why I bought them. So you see, they're not only going to be great for my junk journals. They're historically, they're really awesome history. Because we don't do postcards anymore. Look at that. That is so pretty. $1911. See the emboss? I don't know if you can see it on the camera on this side, but you can see it on this side. Not all are used, but most are, especially the sewed. They really cared. We just don't have this anymore. Oops. See, this one's coming apart, and I remember him telling me about this one. So he shows us, if anything's going on, he shows us. So I'll just put some glue in that and glue it back together. I thought this one was really cool. See the moon and the champagne, the cork's going up to hit the moon. And there was 18 of the Happy New Year's cards. And let me know in the next video if y'all want to see the backs of them every time. So got Louisiana. He didn't have very many in Louisiana, but my husband's from Louisiana, y'all know. So I got St. Charles. I think I got 3 of these. Yep, got 3 of these. I'll pull all 3 out together. The New Hotel. These are not used. This is an old one. A little rounded edges. It's Alexandria, Louisiana. That's where my husband's family's originally from. City Hall in Alexandria. Ooh, that's pretty. I love those houses down there. The Governor's Mansion in Louisiana. Got 2 of these. So I don't think any of the, well, that one is. And the last 2 are, well, that's not used. And this is the state capitol. I knew that from seeing it. New Orleans. Was there quite a bit. That's where I was stationed at Jackson Barracks in New Orleans. So, recognize that. Okay, so that's Louisiana. And because I am from Kentucky, got a big old stack of Kentuckys. And I think these were 33 cards. Yep, 33 cards. And you can't be in Kentucky without illegally moonshining. That's just an aerial view of Lexington. See, these are old. So we're out there sunbathing. That's the old way of going down into Mammoth Cave in Mammoth Cave, Kentucky. I went there as an 8th grade graduation trip. Went there again with my husband and kids when they were young, and I couldn't do it a second time. I'm too claustrophobic. So, here's your little info about Kentucky. Old Kentucky home in Bardstown. I believe that's the old Kentucky home too. Yep. And here's Abraham Lincoln's cabin, because he's really from Kentucky, y'all. Everybody wants to say he's from Illinois. He's not. He's born in Kentucky. He's Kentuckian. So here's his cabin, back when it was still sitting there. And that's from 1908. I don't know when they moved it to the museum, but that's in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. And here it is inside the museum. Lincoln's birthplace in Kentucky. Okay, so let me... Oh, I kept them separate for I wouldn't remember which sleeve they went into, but oh well. I think that's my old Kentucky home. Yep. State Capitol Annex. That's our state capitol in Kentucky. Old State House. And if you know Kentucky, you know we're famous for our bourbon, our moonshine, and our horse races. And that's the Kentucky Derby. I think I got 2 of them. Oh, it's different ones. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give one of the Kentucky ones out each time in one of my books. Are worth any money. Don't know anything about postcards, but like I said, I'm not even going to check. Churchill Downs. Fort Knox. I lived in Meade County, which is right outside of Fort Knox. That's where I met my husband and got married. Fort Knox, Kentucky. Little info. My first date with my husband was on the Belle of Louisville, right there. We took the Belle of Louisville. And this one right here is in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, at Riverside Cemetery. I live in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. So this was really cool getting these packs. And this is my old Kentucky home. Not my old Kentucky home. My home is 1881 Queen Anne Victorian. It's a covered bridge here in Kentucky. And what is the name of them waterfalls? Cumberland Falls. Kentucky Lake is right up the road. And the Kentucky Dam, I think, is in eastern Kentucky. This is Mammoth Cave, Kentucky. And that's inside Mammoth Cave. And Governor's Mansion. I'm very biased, y'all. I'm sorry, but there ain't no state better than Kentucky. Second is Louisiana, because I gave him my baby. But I am very, very biased. Yep, sure am. Okay, next is flowers. I got 22 flower cards. I got a lot more coming. Don't really know what all they are. It's cactuses. They're just all over the United States. This is 1943. More. Whoops. I'm going to turn over that way y'all can see the backs as I put them down. Hibiscus. I don't know what those are. Orange blossoms. Kentucky State flower, the goldenrod. Yes, it is. It's a weed. Now these are really gorgeous. These are almost like Edith Holden's. And I know y'all know who Edith Holden is. Pink azalea. I don't know what that's called. They don't exactly make cards, flowers, names easy. It's kind of like medications. That's columbine. I have columbines. I have pink ones. There's double columbines and single columbines. And then it's a wild rose. And I do not know what that is. Azaleas. Yep, in Mobile, Alabama. Ain't they gorgeous? I had some azaleas, don't need more. Portland, Oregon, rose trees, 1911. That's gorgeous. Gardens in Alabama. $1946. One day I'll sit and read the back of them as I put them in the junk journals. But that is my first postcard order, y'all. I hope you liked it. Tell me if you want me to show more of the back or show them up close. Or if you like it this way, just showing you the different ones. Oops. But I'm really happy. Like I said, I will link his shop in the description box. And I will link my code to Whatnot for you could get $15. And how that works is you click on my link. Whatnot will give you $15 in credit. You can use it on anything on Whatnot except shipping or taxes. After you make your first purchase, it credits $15 to your account. So you can make a purchase for $1. And as soon as you do, Whatnot will put that $15 in your account. And you can't withdraw it, no money like that, but you could buy anything you want to on Whatnot for $15. So I hope y'all like this, and I'll see y'all again next week for Whatnot Wednesdays. Bye, y'all.